Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered, how did all of this come to be? Today, we're embarking on a journey back in time, back to the very beginning of the universe to answer that very question. Our journey begins with a single moment, a moment of unimaginable energy and density. This is the Big Bang, the birth of the universe. About 13.8 billion years ago, a singularity, a point with infinite density, exploded. This explosion set the stage for the formation of everything we see today. In the immediate aftermath of the Big Bang, the universe was a hot, dense soup of particles. As the universe cooled, these particles began to combine, forming atoms. The first atoms to form were hydrogen and helium, the simplest and lightest elements. With the formation of atoms, the universe entered a new phase. Gravity began to pull these atoms together, forming clouds of gas. Over time, these clouds grew denser and hotter, eventually igniting to form the first stars. These stars were not alone. They gathered together, drawn by their mutual gravity, and formed the first galaxies. These galaxies were not like the ones we see today. They were smaller, irregular, and filled with young, hot stars. Over billions of years, these galaxies grew and evolved. They collided and merged, forming larger, more structured galaxies. It was in one of these galaxies, a barred spiral galaxy we call the Milky Way, that our solar system would eventually form. About 4.6 billion years ago, a cloud of gas and dust in a quiet corner of the Milky Way began to collapse. As it collapsed, it spun faster and faster, flattening into a disk. At the center of this disk, a new star ignited, our Sun. Around this young star, the remaining gas and dust began to coalesce. Over time, these clumps of matter grew, forming the planets, moons, asteroids, and comets of our solar system. The third planet from the Sun, a rocky world with liquid water, would become our home, Earth. To summarize, the universe began with the Big Bang, a moment of unimaginable energy and density. As the universe cooled, atoms formed and began to cluster together under the influence of gravity. These clusters of atoms ignited to form stars, which gathered together to form galaxies. In one of these galaxies, our solar system formed from a collapsing cloud of gas and dust. This is a brief overview of an incredibly complex process that took billions of years. There's so much more to learn, so many more questions to answer. But one thing is certain, when you look up at the night sky, you're seeing the result of an incredible journey, a journey that started with the Big Bang and continues to this day.